Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about matrix multiplication. If A is a matrix of order m cross p and B is a matrix of order p cross n, then only matrix multiplication is possible. This is the first condition you need to follow. It means, suppose if you consider a matrix A, generally this is the first matrix of order m cross p. M indicates number of rows, P indicates number of what? Columns. And B is the second matrix of order P cross n. Here P indicates again number of rows and n indicates what? Number of columns. So in these two, one condition you need to check. What is that condition? In this, you have to say whenever you are doing matrix multiplication, that is A into B, first you need to check in the first matrix number of columns. In the first matrix, number of columns should be equals to, in the second matrix, number of rows. So this is the first matrix and this one is second matrix. So what to check? Whenever you are doing matrix multiplication, first matrix you need to check number of columns first, and second matrix you need to check number of rows. If number of columns and number of rows both are what here equal, that is P is equals to what? P. Here number of columns P, here number of rows P. If both are equal, that is P is equals to P, then only AP is possible. Then only matrix multiplication is possible. After checking this condition, then second step is you need to multiply A and P. So now I will give an example. In that example, you will understand how to check the first condition. After checking the first condition, how to multiply any two matrix. So question number 1. See, if A is equals to, one matrix is given, first row 2 minus 1, second row 3 0, second matrix, first row 1 3, second row minus 2 minus 1, then you need to find out which value here, A into B. So first, this is the matrix multiplication A into B. First you have to check this above condition. So first, see, first matrix, how many rows? 2 rows. And how many columns? 2 columns. Second matrix again 2 rows and again how many columns here? 2 columns. So what to check? First matrix. Which one is the first matrix here? A is the first matrix. And which one is the second matrix here? B is the second matrix. So here what to check? In the first matrix, number of columns. See, this is the first matrix and how many number of columns are? 2. Correct? And the second matrix, number of rows you have to check. This is the second matrix. Number of rows are 2. See, both are equal. 2 is equals to what here? 2. Therefore, A into B is what here? Possible. So once you check this condition, next step is to multiply A into B. So right, first A, B is equals to, first write A matrix 2 minus 1, next 3 0 into B matrix 1 3 minus 2 minus 1. So now you have to multiply A into B. See, while multiplying any two matrix, so you need to follow second step. What is that second step? Always you have to multiply rows with columns. You have to go with rows with what? Columns. It means first row you have to multiply with first column. Next, first row you have to multiply with second column. Afterwards, second row you have to multiply with first column, and second row you have to multiply with second column. So see here. So first row you have to multiply with first column. In that first element you have to multiply with first element. Middle always a plus sign will come. Then second element you have to multiply with second element. So see, so 2 into 1. So for your understanding, I am going to write it in bracket. 2 into 1. Middle always with sign, plus sign. So next, minus 1 into minus 2. Or first row, first column. So next here, first row you have to go with second column now. Next, 2 into 3. 2 into 3. Middle always with sign, plus sign. Next, second row, second column. So in that second element with second element. So minus 1 into minus 1. So second row, second column is over. In that first element with first element plus second element with second element. So later on, second row, first column. So in that first element with first element again. So 3 into 1 plus second element with second element, 0 into minus 2. Next, second row, second column. So 3 into 3 plus 0 into minus 1. 0 into minus 1. So this is the first step. First row, first column, note down here. First row, second column, note down here. Second row, first column, note down here. Second row, second column, note down here. So after that, do the multiplication now. 2 into 1 is 2 plus minus into minus is plus, 2 into 1 is 2. Next, 2 into 3, 6 plus minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Next, 3 into 1 is 3 plus 0 into any value will be 0. 3 into 3 is 9 plus 0 into again any value will be 0. Therefore, finally, what is the remaining values? 2 plus 2, 4, 6 plus 1, 7, 3 plus 0, 3, 9 plus 0 is 9. So this is the value of what? A into B. So remember, in the second step, whenever you are multiplying any two matrix, always you have to go with rows with columns only. You have to go, that is the rule. Next example. If A is equals to first row 2, 1, 3, second row 4, 2, 0, and B is equals to first row 2, 1, second row 6, minus 2, find AB. So here you have to go with the rule. So what is the rule? First, see that order. First matrix, how many rows? 2 rows. And how many columns here? 3 columns. This is the order. Second matrix, again 2 rows. Again, how many columns here? 2 columns. So what to check? First matrix, number of columns you have to check, because here A into B, A is the first matrix, so number of columns 3. And second matrix, B is the second matrix, number of rows. How many rows are here? 2 rows are there. But you can observe here 3 is not equals to what here? 2. If both are equal, then only A into B is possible. If both are not equal, then you have to write here matrix multiplication is not possible because 3 is not equals to 2. So this is the answer. So if number of columns in the first matrix is not equals to number of rows in the second matrix, remember that time you cannot do matrix multiplication. So that time what to do? You have to write here matrix multiplication is not possible because 3 is not equals to 2. Next example. If A is equals to -2, 3, 1 first row, B is equals to 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, -1, find A into B. So remember again, A into B means A is the first matrix, B is the second matrix. So what is the order of first matrix? Only one row. But how many columns here? 3 columns. Second matrix, how many rows? 3 rows. How many columns here? 2 columns. So you can check first matrix, number of columns. How many are there? 3 are there. Second matrix, number of rows. How many are there? 3. So 3 is equals to what here? 3. Therefore A into B is possible. So now do the matrix multiplication. A, B is equals to, first note down A, -2, 3, 1 into B matrix, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, -1. So now you have to go with row with column. So here only one row is there. First row you have to multiply with first column, note down here. First row you have to go with second column, note down here. So in that first element with first element, middle always plus sign. Second element with second element, middle always plus sign. Third element with third element. So -2 into 2, -4, plus 3 into 3, 9. Next, plus 1 into 1 is 1. So first row, first column is over. Next, first row, second column. -2 into 1, -2, plus 3 into 2, 6. Next, plus 1 into -1 is -1. So keep it in bracket. So next, which is equals to? So -4 plus 9 plus 1, it is 6. Correct? Because -4 plus 9 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. So here -2 plus 6 is 4. -2 plus 6 is 4. See, outside plus sign, inside minus sign. Plus into minus is what? -1. Therefore, what is the final answer here? 6. 4 minus 1 is 3. So this is the value of what? A into